All right. What's up, guys? Welcome to the Gulf Coast Music Podcast. My name is Q Steezy, and today's new wave is Mazzeratti Duke. How you doing today, Mazzeratti?
I'm good. I'm good. How are you?
Fantastic. Now, I've got to ask, how do you get the name Mazzeratti Duke?
Oh man, you like the second person asked me that question. So I was at school, right? Went to college.
Right.
I was at school. That's all I was. And I was thinking like, what what could I go with for my rap name? Cause I had music, but I was GTA Duke. I think I was kind of like, you know what I'm saying? I was like a little outrageous, so
Little gangster.
little gangster. So I was like, I'm gonna go with GTA Duke. That's what they was calling me.
Mm.
My name was never GTA Duke, but that's what they called me. So I put it on all my songs. And when I started actually getting into the music, doing the music, I was like, I want to go with something like like a productive name. And I came up with some. I wanted to be smooth, like when I rap. And I came up with the name Maserati. I wanted to be something fast instead of GTA. Like, oh, he go to jail, he do this, he do that. Instead of going to jail and making a bad image for myself,
Right.
I wanted to come up with a name that was smooth, but fast at the same time. So I ended up coming like, what's a race car? And then I came up with the name Maserati Duke. That's how I came up with it.
I like it. And then is your name Duke?
My name Duke.
Gotcha.
GTA Duke switched it to Maserati Duke.
Nice. Good progression. Um, I heard you outside before this talking to presumed a manager, and you said that it was the producer of your most recent song's manager. And you were breaking down your plans with promotion and um, as a up and coming artist myself, looking at how you handled that was impressive and also intriguing because you mentioned how you needed a team. How have you been able to build yourself up so far without a team?
It's actually been kind of hard. I wouldn't say so much more hard than stressful, more stressful than hard, because you do everything on your own.
Right.
So as an independent artist, I'm so independent where I'm not looking for a deal. But as an independent artist, it's hard when you're doing everything yourself because, like, as you building it, I gotta pay for everything. I have to come out of pocket for everything. I gotta do my own marketing schemes. I gotta come up with my own
Yeah.
progression skits. You know what I'm saying?
People underestimate how much time you have to spend on apps like Instagram and TikTok, and that'll
See,
break you down, man.
I've been doing it for so long now. It's just like it's like a hobby. So I do it in my spare time. But even
Right.
within my spare time, it kind of gets stressful.
Oh, absolutely. Um, I saw a recent promo vid that you did where you're sitting on top of a car
Correct.
and talking to the camera. Do ideas like that just come to you, or do you sit down and try to think of them?
I do freestyle everything. Like I freestyle my music, I freestyle my promos, I
Right.
freestyle everything. And when somebody hit me, if I do a show, when I
Mhm.
have a show, they hit me like, "Hey, I need a drop for this video ASAP, ASAP."
Right.
I gotta go to the
You don't have
mall, buy
time.
$500 shoes, get a fit, get dressed up, get a haircut. I'll be like, "Hey, I'll send it by 8 o'clock tonight." You know what I'm saying? That's what
Sheesh.
type of time it be on.
Is that what you did for this interview? By the really nice.
I had to come clean. I didn't want to be too flashy, so
Sorry.
I just wanted to dress up. Now I know my mama gonna see the interview,
There you go.
so I try to dress up
You're not making me look too bad. I
nice.
appreciate it. With regards to finding shows, that's a really tough promotional strategy, in my opinion. You know, it's sending the right email, meeting the right people. What's been your process like of finding the right venues and um,
So I never booked my own show. Like never. I never have booked my own show. I always get contacted by somebody
really?
to come to a show.
Gotcha.
And with the streams that I have,
Right.
um,
It's a good look.
a lot of people know me.
Right.
I don't know where they come from,
Hmm.
but a lot of people know me. And with that being said, the Instagram is a great way for them to contact me.
Mm-hmm.
So when they contact me, we put it into motion. I hit up my manager or whoever I have in place to do all my business, and then they'll contact me with the prices, the budget, the venue, and we'll go from there. So I never did my own show, but in the future, we got so many venues.
Right.
I probably can book my own show. I probably can book my own show in the city or wherever I've been before.
Right. I've got a few questions from that, but what's your favorite spot to perform at?
My favorite spot that I ever performed at was Bank Nightlife.
Where's that at?
That's on Azalea.
Oh, it's in
Azalea
Mobile.
Road. Yeah, it's in Mobile.
Gotcha. Bank Nightlife.
Bank Nightlife.
And what was so special about it?
All right, it was my first show ever. Like my first show ever. And then
Were you nervous?
I was trying to be the freshest in the building. So
That's
biggest
easy.
part of being nervous was like, am I gonna be the freshest one? Because I know everybody listen to my music, but
Right.
if I'm not the freshest in the building, then I ain't gonna feel like myself.
Had you already dropped Me Too prior to that?
I had dropped it. Lil Baby had commented on it.
Oh my goodness.
After the show, when I actually posted the recap from the show, Lil Baby was like, "You got this shit on God."
Oh, that's good.
So that was cool.
Mm-hmm. When you tried to get fresh, where was your shop destination?
I was on my trap shit then.
Oh, okay.
So I went Dope Boy Nikes, some cool ass little $100 jeans. I went off-white fleece with a red hat.
I'm sure there's a video of it somewhere.
Yeah, it's a video.
Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. But I mean, I could see why you'd be nervous.
Yeah.
Those are really high standards.
I think that club hold probably like 1,500 to 2,000 people.
And there were 3,000 that night.
Had to be. Had to be. It was packed.
Shoot, man.
It was probably 100 people on stage.
Right. I was looking through your discography, and it seems like you've done, being sarcastic, but more features than singles.
Yeah.
How do you find how do the features find you typically?
I actually have a tape out. But I've been going through a bunch of label situations.
Speak on that.
And with the label situations, I had a label try to steal my music. Can't really speak on it because we got a lawyer involved.
Gotcha.
But before that, it was took down because I was getting signed to a label, and I was about to release. When you sign to a label, your music goes. It depends on how you work your contract, and your music might go from one. It might go from one distribution to another distribution.
Explain.
So if I'm signed to Empire, I was going through DistroKid.
Right.
I was going through DistroKid, and I had like 8 million streams on DistroKid. But I signed to Empire, and I was gonna release my music through Empire, and I was gonna trade my music from DistroKid to Empire. But we end up having some discrepancies, so it ended up not happening. And with that not happening, the tape ended up coming down.
Oh wow.
I ended up deleting the tape like beforehand, before doing all that I needed to do.
And so why would you delete the tape then if did Empire touch the tape in any way?
I'm still signed to Empire right now, like as we speak.
I see.
But the budget that they were supposed to give me for that tape, it never came in.
I see.
In front of some behind the scenes type stuff.
Gotcha.
And I don't really want to speak on it in an interview, but it's some stuff that happened behind the scenes that didn't let the deal go all the way through. So I ended up just signing distribution with them instead of the record label.
Right. I'd also heard you speaking about the differences in numbers recently on your Instagram and other social media platforms. Is that something that you'd like to talk about?
Oh yeah, we could talk about it. It's just like, okay, like Boosie, everybody know how wild Boosie is. Boosie had crazy parties. Like,
right.
I don't want to like discredit him, you know what I'm saying? But like, he's a rock star, you know what I'm saying? That's how I look at him.
Especially
so,
in Louisiana.
He having like X parties, like Project X parties.
Right.
But on my own time, we at the party, and I'm a rock star too.
Right.
So like the stuff that we was doing, like behind the scenes at the party, we was posting it on Instagram, and Instagram didn't approve it. It was back in 2020, 2021, and I used to get like.
Y'all are bold for posting it on Instagram.
I used to get all my followers to interact, and then all my followers were interacting. Like I can post something at 1 minute, the next minute I have 3,000 likes.
Right.
Instagram ended up shadow banning me.
Got
As
it.
they shadow banned me, the people stopped liking my pictures because they wasn't able to see them. So like even to this day, if I post something, it might go up if Instagram approve it,
Right.
but it might not go up if they don't approve.
Right.
So I might get 1,000 views on the hottest thing that I post. If I post it at the wrong time or they don't approve of it,
Right.
the people not gonna see it.
Hmm. Yeah, that's a weird conundrum.
Yeah, that's what they call shadow banning.
Gotcha. That's my excuse, but it's not really the case.
Yeah,
Let's see. You also mentioned that you've been getting some young boy comparisons.
a lot of people compare me to Young Boy. I think it's just how sporadic I am. Like
You
I don't
also
know.
have the accent a little bit.
I don't know if it's erratic or sporadic.
Right.
Erotic is like some
No,
sexual stuff,
it's
right?
definitely not erotic.
Not erotic,
That'd be a Diddy party.
but like spatual type shit, like how I come off. I probably give Young Boy like how I move, how I rock,
Right.
type
Right.
of shit I say.
But those are the GTA Duke days.
That's the GTA Duke, but it's still me. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But the Mazzeratti Duke, the newest song that I made, Out of Space. That's basically what I want people to think of me.
Gotcha. And what how does that song exemplify you coming out of your shell? What ways?
I went out of space. A lot of people try to say I'm laced, right? I don't know where they came from. I want my credit though, cause I heard K sent it. How you say it?
What you said? You're laced?
A lot of people tried to say that I was laced. Like I went to jail, right?
Sure.
I lost a lot of weight. But I don't eat jail food. I don't know how other people came up, but I wouldn't dare eat a plate in jail. No cap.
Wait. So what'd you eat in jail?
Snacks.
Okay. Gotcha.
Like they let you buy snacks off the kiosk. You got a kiosk in jail, like a TV like this,
Sure.
and you can order stuff off the
Gotcha.
kiosk. So
Well, what was the go-to?
the go-to is like chips. They got the buffalo chips. They got the you can buy whatever. Like whatever you go in the store and get at the gas station, you can buy that on the kiosk. They got Gatorades. They got fruit punch.
Do you get a sell discount?
No, you don't get no discounts. You don't get discounts, but like say like you can't go over $100.
Mhm.
Like sometimes it might say $75, but like sometimes you can't go over $100 in jail. So like in the kiosk, I had to sit for 7 months. I caught a trafficking charge,
Oh, okay.
drug trafficking.
Okay.
All right, so like I end up like sometimes I cash up somebody on the street $100,
Right.
so I can get like 2 bags of stuff. I get $200 worth of stuff off the kiosk. Like you can only get $100 worth of stuff on your own program,
Right.
on your own site.
Right.
If I cash up somebody, like somebody might not have it, I cash up them on the streets to put it on their kiosk, get another $100 worth of stuff off the kiosk. I wouldn't eat for weeks. And when I came home, I was so skinny, they was like, oh, he laced. Like I had smoked a drug or something. I don't even smoke. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I was saying by lace.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Yeah, so like a lot of people was trying to say like, oh, he laced. Like why he look different, this, that, and the other.
You're just innovative.
I don't eat that.
Right. Okay. I respect it. Let's see. So the most recent song was produced by, is it Amethyst? Is that how you pronounce it?
Amethyst.
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 Ameth.
Amethyst.
Amethysty. Gotcha. That's it sounds like something they were doing at a Boosie party.
Yeah.
Are you because I've got friends that are also doing music and I do music as well, and is that your inclination to work with one particular producer, or are you fine with bouncing around?
My inclination is to work with one producer that knows my sound more like Gunna. Like
Okay.
Gunna has Weezy,
Right.
and every time I see Gunna post a picture,
Right.
Weezy is with him.
Right.
Every time I see Gunna post a video, Weezy is with him. Every time I hear Gunna hottest song,
Right.
Weezy produced it.
That seems to be the cheat code.
And I thought I found a cheat code. A lot of the beats he sent, I was like, nah, I ain't fucking with those.
Mm-hmm.
But the one that I found, I was like, bro, you got it.
Right.
And he probably just need the motivation because I
Right.
might be the hottest. I want to say hottest, but I might be the biggest artist that he may have worked with. And he's not from the U.S.
Oh, really?
But they say they're looking to work with me because they don't really have artists in the U.S. that they ever worked with. So
Right.
with that being said, like I really want to work with dude, and I know he got it because the beat that he
Finally
sent that he produced is crazy, bro.
sent. So now he can kind of narrow his focus into your
He can narrow
specific.
his focus and be my specific producer.
That'd be
And I
awesome.
got an engineer too. Trevo produced it. That's my favorite engineer.
Link with Trev.
Not Link with Trev. That's Trevor. This is Trevo.
Trevo. And
Trevo.
where's Trevo based?
Trevo is based out of Mobile too.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Do you know Link with Trev?
I know. I recorded with Link with Trev before.
Yeah, he's great too. Man.
Yeah, he's great.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
Trevo, he know my sound. He got me right. He don't care if it's not his beat. He make beats also.
Right.
He don't care if it's not his beat.
Right.
If Duke come in there,
right,
he gonna make sure Duke get right.
That's great. That's great. How long have you been doing music for?
I've been doing music for like a total of 5 years. This might be my 6th year.
Gotcha. Was there ever a point where you're like, I don't know if I can do it anymore?
Like when I deleted my tape, I thought everything was gonna be great. When I deleted it and try to transfer it to the other site, and I was like, I'm not gonna put this back up. I don't even know if I like the music anymore. Like, cause if I had a team behind me, my team would be stressed out. I'll be having fun shooting basketball at a mansion somewhere. You know what I'm saying? But it stressed me out more than it would stress out my manager because I done switched managers so many times. I done switched labels so many times.
Sure.
I done switched everything. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want to keep saying that it gets stressful because sometimes it be cool, but like the cooler that it is when you have a good song that you don't even have to put marketing behind.
It's definitely a really stressful business. Like you can say it 100 times more because
I done worked with lawyers, record labels, marketing guys, scammers. Everybody want to scam and get some money. They'll tell you that they can do this, they can do that, but
absolutely
probably don't even know nothing.
Tell me about the trip you took to Atlantic Records after you had Me Too.
You want to know what's crazy? I never got offered by Atlantic Records.
Okay.
And this is a question that, you ever heard of Melly? YNW Melly?
I think so.
This the same question. They was going to sign me. The people that signed Melly, they was trying to sign me. And they asked me the same question. They was like, what, really? But I had a lot of offers, but the thing was, I was on the way to California.
For what?
Just chilling.
Oh, okay.
I was on the way to California chilling, and I wanted to branch out. And I was like, where I'm from, people don't even go to California. People never only see California on Baby Boy or Boys in the Hood.
Right.
So I was on the way to California. I got on the flight. That's actually when I wrote Let It Breathe. I was writing Let It Breathe on the airplane. It was a 4-hour flight to California. And I know everybody on the plane was like, well, he shut up, because I had my earphones in. And I didn't know if I was loud or not. But I was writing my song on the plane. I was like, bro, this like the hardest song I ever wrote. Or first song. This was probably the first song that I wrote. I never had wrote before.
That's always the most original song, the very first one.
It was original, so it was Had to Let It Breathe. Baby mama sound savage, I'm telling her it's in my jeans. All this pain in my body reflect the tattoos on my sleeve. These Michael Mirror pants, they think I'm a biker. How I be wearing my jeans. I don't take perks, but I just might pop me an addict because I can't be buying no dreams.
Yeah, I'd tell the pilot if I heard you saying that in the seat next to me.
Yeah, so that's what was going on. So as I'm on the flight, I'm like, when I get out the flight, I want to see a bunch of stuff. And I get to seeing, I'm driving on a hill in I don't know what I'm in. I'm always in some foreign. But I'm on a hill and I see like Capitol Records off of the hill.
Okay.
I'm like, how you get over there? I never heard of Capitol Records.
Right.
So, but I'm like, how you get over there? Say records on it. There's got to be where Richard Pryor and stuff like that recorded it.
Yeah.
I was like, I got to go over there. I go over there and I see Atlantic Records. I see Capitol Records. I see all these places and they like right next door to each other. And I end up going in Atlantic Records. I'm like, hey, I'm Mazzeratti Duke. I'm trying to come in here.
Right.
They were like, hey, you got a meeting? I'm like, nuh-uh. Security guard turned back around. And that's how I say it. I say took a trip to Atlantic Records. So it was really like, it wasn't like they tried to offer me a deal. It was like, where the hell you from? You know what I'm saying?
Okay, that makes sense.
Took a trip to Atlantic Records. They like, where are you from? I'm
Ah,
still surprised that I can rob. I switched it up. I was like, I'm still surprised that I can rob the bank without no gun.
wow.
You feel me?
Okay, now that's
I was telling them where I'm from. Like, I was switching up. Like, you don't know who I am.
right.
But don't approach me like no regular person because I don't know who you thought I was, but it's the inevitable that
Right.
I blow. You know what I'm saying?
Well, gotcha.
But I thought, like, you can just walk in and have a meeting.
No, that's awesome. Next time you go there, it'll be a funny story.
Yeah, it's gonna be funny. I actually got some contacts at Atlantic Records. Like, I know the head man at Atlantic. We
How'd you meet
talk all
him?
the time.
How'd you meet him?
A dude named Ola Rent called me one day out of the blue. He was like, "Hey, you Mazzeratti dude." He had just got out of prison. He blowed up now.
Right. Was he high on kiosk bucks?
I don't know,
Uh,
but no. Did you say did he give me some?
right. Did he have any saved up?
Nah, I didn't meet him in prison. He had just got out of prison. He from Atlanta.
Okay, gotcha.
I'm from Mobile.
Right.
He just got out of Atlanta prison. Like,
Different currency system.
different, way different. So he was like, hey, you Maserati Duke. He hit me up on Instagram, like, you Maserati Duke. Come to Atlanta. I mean, not come to Atlanta, come to Miami. I was like, I don't know you. Why would I come to Atlanta? So he was like, bro, come to Atlanta. He showed me his surroundings. They had mansions, they 50 feet floors up in the air.
Right.
He got foreigns everywhere, doors, scat pack, chargers, Hellcats, all type of swimming pool, girls everywhere. And I'm like,
Signed immediately.
I'm coming.
Right.
I'm coming. So I book a flight. He actually booked the flight for me. He booked the flight for me, pay for everything.
First class?
I went first class, probably like a little Southwest flight.
There it is.
It was cool though.
Yeah.
And he had his driver come pick me up. When his driver come pick me up, we was in Fort Lauderdale. I think we was in Fort Lauderdale.
Mm.
We was in Fort Lauderdale. No, we was at Brickwell. We was in Miami. I just can't remember
Damn.
I can't remember the airport. I know Fort Lauderdale has one, and then Miami has their own airport too.
Yeah, a couple buddies of mine went to Miami recently.
I went to the Miami airport, and his driver picked me up. I go straight to the studio. I go in the studio, there's guns everywhere. I'm like, I'm scared. I just got
You're
off
GTA
a flight.
Duke.
Yeah, but I don't have a gun.
Fair enough.
I don't have a gun on me. I just got off a flight. I'm in there with a bunch of gangsters.
Right.
So I'm like, oh, it's guns everywhere. I thought we was in Florida. I thought it was another vibe. So I'm like, okay, this the other side of that. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
And that's when that's when I open up as an artist to myself.
Right.
Like, you can be yourself when you go other places, and that's when I stop like worrying about what people think about you, and you can be accepted by yourself. You know what I'm saying?
It's a tough skill to. That's what true freedom is, you know.
So we go to the studio. What was the question you asked again? I think you was talking about the deal.
Probably so. We can just roll.
Yeah, but I go to Miami. I go to the studio. We went to DJ Khaled's studio. As I'm at the DJ Khaled studio, I end up meeting Melly's people, and that's all you say how I meet those people.
Right.
I got a bunch of labels get to hit me up. Like, I had 300. I had a meeting with 300 Entertainment. They was there.
And what year is this?
This was 2020.
Gotcha.
This was 2020. This when he first got out. This when I had first started popping.
Gotcha.
And then I get on the this was the same time Ola told me to come down there. Ola like, push up. I got something for you. I ain't believe him, but I seen like what type of motion he had, and I end up like getting in the groove, and they started asking me about my music and what I wanted to do with it.
Right. Well, for anybody who doesn't know who Ola is.
Ola Rent from Atlanta. 5L gang.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah. Henchmen.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
What is your thought process when these, renowned people in the music industry start reaching out to you?
It's kind of crazy because when I was in school, Lil Baby hit me up. Shock Glizzy hit me up.
And by school, what do you mean?
I was in college. I was going to Jacksonville State University. I used to play football.
Wow. That's awesome.
So I was playing football, but I quit. I ended up having a kid.
Gotcha.
I ended up having a kid. Like, my baby mama called me, like, she was my girlfriend at the time.
Right.
Well, another dude girlfriend. She ended up calling me, like, I'm pregnant. I'm like, damn, we got to get some more money. I was kind of up, you know what I'm saying? I was doing, excuse me, I was doing what I do at school and everything, but like I had a couple dollars saved up, but I was like, I gotta get something more stable than this.
Right.
And I don't know with the football situation and how it's gonna come out. And then with all these people hit me up, I
Right.
might as well drop out of school. Little baby hit me up. Who wouldn't drop out?
And by little baby hit you up, how did he reach out to you?
Everybody at school was listening to my music. And we're so close to Atlanta. People from Atlanta was listening to my music too. And my songs were going viral through people notes. Like that's how we used to listen to Rollo, No Cap,
Right.
all those people. And by my songs going viral through the notes, people were like, who is this cat?
Mm.
And then one of Lil Baby, little partners, Lil Q. He sent one. He said they was in the studio one day. He had it in his notes. Lil Baby ain't had no idea who I was. So I wake up one day and I seen like Chief Keef phone blowing up one day. Like one day I seen Chief Keef phone blowing up one day on his Instagram. And I was like, dang, that many people interested in him.
Right.
So that was like crazy to see like how it switched because I was asleep. And my phone kept blowing up. And I was like, I know my mama ain't called me this many times.
Right.
So when I wake up,
So you referenced Chief Keef's.
to what happened to me.
Gotcha.
And I was looking at my phone like, what happened? Somebody must have died or something crazy must have happened. Is the world finna blow up? And I look at my phone and I never seen Lil Baby post.
Right.
I just seen everybody saying, that's Duke, that's Duke, that's Duke, that's Duke, that's Duke. Like, they happy for me.
That's awesome.
And then I seen them mention Lil Baby, and I went out, like, I ain't know who Lil Baby was. This was
Right.
2019.
Right.
I ain't know who Lil Baby was. I never heard a song.
Well.
And I clicked this story, like, off of the tag.
Right.
And when I watched it, it was like, he was listening to my music. And I seen, like, what type of motion he had. I was like, dang, that's crazy.
Yeah. Give it a year, and he was having a Lil Wayne run.
That's what happened.
So, are there any regrets that you have? Because if you had all that motion in 2020, you know, the potential might be for 2025. Maybe there could have been different.
If I would have signed a couple deals that I had instead of turning them down, and I didn't actually turn them down, we asked for more money.
Mm.
So one deal that I had that I really wanted to sign, the label is called EQT. I know a lot of people listening to this gonna be like, oh, who is that? Let me jump on that. But like that's why I don't really like to give up my contacts, you feel me? But I had a deal with EQT. They're with Universal Music Group. And with that being said, they sent me a deal. They came down here, met me in person. They was like, we want to see how you living.
Right.
I was living like that. And they was like, yeah, we want you.
Mm-hmm.
So they sent the deal, and the deal was for like $40,000.
And what was? I mean, you don't have to get into the specifics if you don't want to.
Talk about it.
What were the? Because a lot of us that aren't familiar with this kind of world will hear, you know, the different terms flying around, like a 360 deal.
I don't know the difference. I don't know the deal. I don't know what a 360 deal is, but it was a good deal. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I think what a 360 deal is somehow the label gets all the money.
That's with every deal.
And typically, I saw a video of, you know who Jelly Roll is?
Yeah, I know Jelly Roll.
He was explaining how, let's say the deal is, and this is generous, 75-25.
See, I had a 60-40.
That's really good.
60 me, 40 them.
That's
But it was the amount of money that they offered, and I was trying to relocate.
Gotcha.
I didn't want to record in Alabama anymore. The label is based out of California, Los Angeles.
Right.
And I wanted to move to Los Angeles and record.
Right.
And they were like,
And why was that? Why did you want to get out of Alabama?
It was time to go. I had blew up. I had already blew up.
I see what you mean.
I had already blew up.
Everybody in Alabama already heard you.
They already know who I am. Why stay here?
That's a great point.
And I already visited. I had visited California before. Remember I told you I walked in Atlantic.
I remember.
They were like, we don't know who you are. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So with that being said, I wanted to go to California and see what it was like and see like if I can further my genre. I know I rap, but I wanted to further my genre
Gotcha.
and my experiences so that I can do better music in LA.
Gotcha.
And with that being said, they tried to offer me 40 and I asked for 90. I was like, y'all give me 90, I can go get a Mazzeratti and I can move me and my baby mama to LA. And I think that was a little far fetched for them. They didn't want to go for the 90 ball.
Gotcha. Um, were there any other offers from other labels?
I had Alamo Records. I'm still in touch with Alamo. Still in touch with EQT. But Alamo Records, it's some other small labels out there like New Era.
Gotcha.
New Era tried to sign me. Jack Boy tried to sign me.
I saw that recently.
Yeah, Jack Boy tried to sign me. We still in contact. He said he want to do a new song.
Right.
We got one song together.
That's great. And
Shot Glizzy also tried to sign me.
And so
300 Entertainment.
If everybody's trying to sign you, why are you playing? Or not why are you playing, but what's the strategy?
Honestly, what I had the wrong people in my ear. Everybody was saying, don't sign. Like one person in particular, he was saying, we can get you a $2 million deal. We can get you a $2 million deal. We can get you a $2 million deal. So with that being said, everybody thinking that $1 million deals come to anybody that blow up. But Roy Wade was also signed to Alamo Records, and they gave him $40,000. But I didn't know that. I thought people were getting $1 million deals.
Right.
So with the people that I had in my ear, they're like, don't sign it.
Right.
And it was like making me like nervous. And I was like, I don't know if that's enough money because I don't know what we'll be able to do with that. But I didn't know, like, if I put 40,000 behind, if I put 40,000 today behind the song that I just made,
it goes platinum.
It's platinum right now.
Yeah.
But I didn't know that then. So I probably was like an amateur in the business of music.
Right. You got to start somewhere.
I just was rapping.
Well, I mean, it's never too late though.
It's not too late. Like I say, you overheard the conversation that I was having in the hallway, and
still scheming.
That's a big deal. Like that's the biggest deal. That's the biggest phone call I had in a minute. And it's crazy that I walked in here and it happened.
And why do you think that'll happen? I mean, why do you think that it's happened recently?
They heard the song. You gotta have the music. I can show you a message right now, right, from Alamo Records. I'm gonna show you what he said. I'm gonna show you exactly what he say. I just text him too. Sometimes he replies, sometimes he don't. I got all kind of contacts in here. That's kind of some of the money that I made off of DistroKid. That's just DistroKid. And then this is, I don't want to say his name, but this is a A&R for Alamo. And this is what he say. He say, look, you need to at least send the music and make the music. We don't care how much money you make, but if we're gonna sign you, we gotta. This the second one. He say, I can't get you $40K without music, and all of us liking it. So he liked me as a person, and he liked the old songs that I have, but we need new music to release.
Sure.
And that's my biggest thing. That's why I say I need a team. I can't focus on the business part of the aspect, and I don't have the music going.
It's people, as I said earlier, people underestimate how much goes into.
It's a lot.
Oh my goodness. But that's how the world is. It's a competitive world, and music is becoming more of a business.
It's a sport, and I love NASCAR. Right
there, you go.
I love four-wheelers. I like anything that go fast. It's kind of why I said Mazzeratti do.
Right.
But I wanted to be a little bit more smooth with it, and that's how I present myself. And I was saying that I just need a team behind me, bro. Like, so I can focus on the music part of it. And I was saying that music is a sport. With music being a sport, I look at everything the same way. So what you were saying that it's competitive, I want to be first place in everything that I do. And a lot of people not cool with how I come off. You know what I'm saying? I might come off angry one day, but I'm not being mean. You know what I'm saying? Everything got to be a certain way. And if it's not a certain way, I'm not going to like it.
I know what you mean. And that just goes to that stress that comes from the music industry as well. There's high standards, and the better you get.
I'll say I've been stressed out for the last 2 years, right?
It's tough to make music like that.
I'm saying not stressed to the point where I'm going bald, but like stressed that I don't have the song that I want.
Right.
And when I just made that song, like that eased a lot of stress. I probably sleep for the next 3 days. For real.
what would be your optimum team setup for anybody who might want to be a part of it?
Mm, I think like your image. I don't want to say image, your persona, like what you give off. You know what I'm saying? You can't have nobody hating on you. You
I,
can't have everybody want to get some money. Like
right,
sometimes it
right,
ain't all about money. It's
right,
more about relationships. I want to be a great relationships.
right.
And the team that I had, like when I blow it up, it seemed like everybody was on my side.
Gotcha.
But everybody wanted something that I could do for them.
Right,
And it's not so much that now because the stuff that I've been doing, like I just take the beat that I just use.
mm,
He don't want no money from it. He was like, hey bro, I'm just a regular guy. And that's
mm.
what I need. I need regular people on my team. I don't look at myself. I know who I am, but I don't look at myself as a Shy Glizzy or Lil Baby or talk to you crazy. You know what I'm saying? I'm just a cool little dude, and I just run it from there.
Gotcha. But what roles do you need on a team right now?
As a team right now, I need a marketer. Um, um, I spend money like crazy. I need a budgeter.
Hmm.
I definitely need a budgeter. I need a budgeter. I need a marketer, like an actual marketing guy. That's who I was on the phone with just then.
Gotcha.
Um, an actual marketing guy, somebody to help me budget my money, somebody that's gonna help me invest my money. That's like not on the music, but with the music, I need a A&R. The A&R is gonna say, "Oh, we like this song," because a lot of times I make a song and I don't know what to put out. I don't know what you want to hear.
Gotcha.
I don't know what the fans want to listen to. So with the A&R come into place and say, "Hey, I need new ears and new people all the time."
Mm.
Kind of like a cigarette. I don't throw them away though. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know what you're saying. What do you mean by that?
Like say I smoke a cigarette. If I smoke a cigarette, you know when you get to the butt, you throw it. But like say it grew back, I'll smoke it again if it was a good cigarette. If that makes any sense.
And how does that apply to an A&R?
If an A&R was to say, "Hey," if an A&R was to say, "Hey, I heard this song, I want to put this out."
Right.
Put it out. I don't have no argument against that. But I don't want him to be like, "Hey, come up with a plan. Hey man, I need you to come up with a plan." That's not helping me any. You know what I'm saying?
I see what you mean. I see what you mean.
That's what I was saying.
Um,
A&R manager to book shows. Cause a lot of times I miss a lot of stuff on my Instagram. I can't even see half the messages.
yeah.
I don't know how I seen y'all message. I was up.
Oh
I
man.
think you wrote me so late. Like the later you write me and it pop up, the later you write me and it pop up, the later that you write me and it pop up, that's when it's going that's when it's gonna click. Like if it pop up on my phone and I see it,
All right.
like my phone locked right now and some pop up, I can see it.
Right.
But like say I'm in my phone or I post something,
Right.
I might get 50 messages.
Right.
If I get 50 messages, I can't read all of them. And then it'll go to primary,
Right.
general, and requests.
Well,
Like I missed a message from Young Boy Manager. Like when he first wrote me,
yeah.
he said, "Bro, your music goes hard."
Right.
I seen it a year later.
Mm.
He wrote me 2019. I ain't opened it to 2021.
Right. That once happened to me for basketball tryouts in high school. That went to my spam. But yeah, no, I know what you mean. I'm glad that it worked out.
Yeah.
It's great to have you on here. Let's see. Is there anything we kind of touched on it earlier? But is there anything else that you wish you would have done differently from the start?
I can't like after I made that song, I don't regret anything because like it was always about the music and it was never about the money. I didn't know I was gonna get $1. I
Right.
probably done made like 150
Right.
off of music, like 150,000 off of music. I made like 50 off my distro kid.
Mm.
I really made like a 60 something, like 60 off my distro kid, and the rest come from shows and features.
How much do you typically charge for a show?
I charge like $5K for a show.
Gotcha.
We're gonna make like 20
Mm. And then how much?
for a feature.
Right.
For a feature, I charge like 2,500, And shit, I gotta get dressed for the video. I gotta fly out or drive to where we go.
Right.
We gotta stay there or take time. So I might charge an extra 2,500 for the video. If I don't do the video, I'm gonna charge if I don't do 2,500 and I'm working with you, I might charge like 1,500.
Um, is there any advice that you would give to any upcoming artists?
I always give upcoming artists a lot of advice. I like a lot of upcoming artists. I was actually listening to one of your songs. I liked it.
I appreciate it.
I like the post. You probably didn't know I was
No,
like,
trust me, I saw when you liked my post.
yeah.
I don't get your type of action on Instagram, so I happened to be scrolling through when you liked it.
When I liked the picture, I was actually liking the song.
I really appreciate it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
But I tell them to keep going. Just
Yeah.
keep going because I've been through so much. Like, people won't actually know all the stuff that I've been through in the music or how it makes me feel, like how it affects me.
Right.
So I just tell you to keep going, and if this is what you want to do,
Sure.
and if this is what you want to do, then keep going and just push forward.
Like you said, it's got to be about the music first.
Music first.
Yeah.
Music first, and if you don't have the music, you don't have anything. And my biggest part about music is me liking the music, because I got like 100-some songs, but all my homeboys like, send me that, and I won't send it to them.
Yeah.
And they be like, "Oh, Duke don't rap no more," and that's not what's going on. It's that I can't sit in the car
Right.
and listen to the music, so why would I send it to you? Because that ain't what I'm trying to give off. I probably made a song that I don't like.
You mentioned that you've worked with MGM Let, and it's Trap or Die and Have Nots.
Yeah.
What's that experience like?
I think I started rapping before Let. I don't know if I started him rapping, but like I said, I was going to school at the time.
Right.
So shit, I was coming to the city. I come home. We actually got another song. We actually got one. We got like 6, 7 songs together.
Man,
But we was in the studio every day. Me and Let used to be like this. You feel me?
Sure.
So we'll go to the studio together. We'll split our money up and go to Al Gino. When we go to Al Gino, shit, he'll get 2 hours, I get 2 hours. I do my song, or we'll do a song together.
Right.
And that's how we was running it. And then we just end up linking up on the song. I was like, man, get on here. I made him get on the song.
Right.
I was like, get on this.
Right.
He went so hard. I was like, oh, he too hard. I was like, I'm going to put this out. And it went up from there. And people was like, I seen somebody say, watch this time next year. Like, they come in and we took a picture together. They was like, watch this time next year. See how big y'all going to be. And I ain't really take heed to it. And shit, he bigger than me right here.
Is it great seeing how he's progressed?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah. Now you said that you had to pay for an Al Gino session.
Yeah, we got to pay for all sessions.
Sure, but
Everyone.
because I'm not familiar with the
He don't work with everybody.
right. I mean, other than No Cap, it seems.
And Rollo.
And Rollo, gotcha.
And Let.
Right.
And me.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
That's a good number. Do you think you'll ever reach? I mean, hopefully, right, that you'll reach a point in your musical career where you can be as selective as the likes of Al Gino.
What you mean?
In terms of who you work with, like you.
See, I got everything I did, like from when I started off to now, has been with Al Gino, Chi, and Picasso.
Gotcha. It's only been like a tight knit circle.
That's the only people.
Yeah, that's good. And now Amethyst.
That's who I'm working with now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good.
Amethyst. That's what it's called.
Amethyst.
He's a method at his personality or his beats or his craft. That's what I think about it.
There's a method to his madness.
Yeah, method to it.
Is there any big moves that you're trying to make in the near future other than the label deal?
Not trying to do anything big, actually. I think that's why I got off on the wrong foot. I was trying to go so big
Right.
that I was missing out on a lot of opportunities that would have just been snowballing the whole career.
Gotcha.
I could have snowballed my career and been the biggest artist in Mobile right now. but I passed up a lot of opportunities, like the opportunity that you guys blessed me with today. Like I probably would have passed this up. I didn't have like the big head or nothing,
Mm.
but I was trying to go like I see Rollo going DJ Small Eyes, but you can make your own DJ Small Eyes. This like DJ Small Eyes because the same questions you asking, they ask the same questions, or
Right.
you might have to even pay to get on there. You might gotta pay $2,000-$3,000 just to fly to New York to pay an extra whatever just to do a vlog. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I really appreciate you saying that, and that God bless us with your attendance, of course, and um, that's the whole premise of this show is to just keep it free no matter what. You know,
Yeah.
I try to do this fishing poles idea where we go to a
I
location
seen it.
and
I
so
seen it.
and it's gotten mixed reviews, but the fact that that both parties have to drive to because nobody's not many people live in Dolphin Island, you
Yeah.
know. So no matter what, the artist has to drive to Dolphin, and we have to drive to Dolphin. So taking into that account of both of us wasting gas and time, but
This
and
way cooler.
having it free, you know.
This way cooler.
I appreciate it.
This way cooler.
It's got that homemade vibe, you know.
Yeah, I love it. No cap.
I appreciate it. Um, just some off-topic questions. What's your day-to-day like?
My day to day,
Yeah.
man. I'm actually finna shoot a vlog, right?
For what?
My day to day.
Okay, cool.
I'm gonna shoot a vlog Saturday.
Is there anything particular that you're doing on Saturday?
Nothing. It's gonna be a regular day.
Day in the life of
I
Duke.
spend too much money in a regular day.
Yeah.
I can't say no money. I
Need
can't
a
say
budgeter.
No money.
Need a budgeter.
I can't say no money. But I want to keep it PG-13, so I don't really want to talk about a regular day. Regular day just cool. Like hang with me is cool.
Right.
Like I wish I had I don't care what my friends say when they see this. They gonna be mad. They ain't like me. They ain't like me. Some of them cool. Some of them cool. Shout out Question Mark. Shout out Nino. I fuck with them boys. MJ.
Shout out Question Mark.
Question Mark, Nino, MJ, Tamo. I don't really got too many more friends though, but like hanging with me cool as hell. So like I just wish sometimes I wish I had a brother. You know what I'm saying?
Are you an only child?
I'm the only boy.
Gotcha.
So I got 3 sisters.
Mm.
But like if I could get in the car with Duke, that'll be perfect. That's how I look at my music career. And that's what I do when I make music. Like I want to listen to Duke. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
I want to get in the car with Duke. I want to ride with Duke.
Mm-hmm.
I want to see how Duke move.
Right.
And that's how I look at myself.
Do you think your music has been a justifiable experience for what it'd be like to live with Duke?
I say that's the younger me actually, like
Sure.
especially the rated R tape. I kind of was bad as hell.
Mm.
Mama mad all the time, getting in trouble,
Right.
doing crazy stuff, like
Right.
getting in trouble with the police and getting kicked out of school, having fights, doing shit I wasn't supposed to do. You know what I'm saying?
It seems like you've got a wild existence to go from.
If you knew me from school or like if you just used to hang, you can ask some of your friends about me. Like, they know. Snapchat days, no cap. Snapchat days went crazy. Like, that's how I got the name GTA Dude. They basically say, like, I was a wild man. And I don't really want to be.
Right.
Like, I got a kid now.
Well, what do you think? Was it having a kid that changed you? Or what,
It wasn't having no kid. It just was me growing up. Like, shit, I already did that. Like, I heard people tell me that they used to go to the club at 14. That was crazy to me.
Right.
But, like, I never went to the club at 14 years old. So, like, they say now that they was going to clubs at 14 years old, it's older than them. So, like, all the streets, it's like the streets dead to me. I ain't really on no street stuff. I'm on, like, some high-class elegance. You know what I'm saying?
That's how it should be. Yeah.
That's what's going on nowadays. Like, I ain't saying I'm old, but, like, I'd rather be chilling in a mansion playing the game. I might play GTA, but, like, I might go be playing GTA in the mansion somewhere. That's my everyday. Or in the hood, riding in a Hellcat, no cap. That's what we was doing today.
There you go.
We was in a Hellcat today just riding.
Um, let's see. Damn, there was some question I was gonna ask you. Well, you mentioned holding on to songs like with MGM Let. Do you hold on to songs with a lot of people?
Nah,
Is there a lot of unreleased songs?
I got shit. All my songs unreleased. I probably only have a total of 20 songs out.
Yeah, yeah. It didn't seem like you had a lot of songs.
I got a lot of songs, but I
But
probably only have a total of 20 out.
right,
And the thing is, with that tape, it would have been you would have seen my actual album, but it's taken down right now because of the lawyer situation.
right.
So we probably gonna get it back up for the people that never heard of me. But I probably got 100 unreleased songs.
I mean, how does that not affect you in any way?
I do, and that's
Yeah,
what I was saying about the stressful part of.
yeah.
I want to get in the car with Duke, but like you might have a girlfriend, right? She not on her shit like she supposed to be.
Mm.
She ain't all the way correct, but you can see the potential in her, and that might make you want to further your relationship. And with the potential that I see in myself, I wouldn't release the songs that I see unworthy of releasing until I see the potential
I see what you mean.
reached.
That's a great metaphor.
So that's how I move.
I feel that. Yeah, everything has its purpose and its time.
Yeah.
Um, I guess lastly, just to kind of go back to um, the older you, I suppose. What were your football days like if you were playing college football?
I was on ESPN.
Oh yeah,
Yeah. I was on ESPN a couple times. They say it looked like I'm running from the Gulf of Mexico. I was a running back.
from the Gulf of Mexico.
They say it looked like I'm running from a Gulf of Mexico. They say it looked like I'm running from Mobile to the Gulf of Mexico.
Oh gosh.
Like I was fast. And I was like, I ran over a dude, scored a touchdown. We was on like the 20 or the 25, may have been the 30. I ran a cool ass touchdown. It was on ESPN. Like top 10 type shit.
We need to pull up some Mazzeratti Duke. Are they on YouTube?
I've been trying to find it. My sister got the video. I got the video, but I have to find it.
Gotcha. It'd be cool to watch some Mazzeratti Duke highlights.
It'll be cool.
I mean that. Other than that, I think that's all I got. Man, it's been tremendous having you. Is there anything else you'd like to discuss?
I just thank y'all for having me.
Man, it's fantastic having you. Thank you guys for tuning in to another Gulf Coast Music episode. It was great having our latest wave, Mazzeratti Duke, on today, and we'll see you guys for the next one. Thank you.
Thank you.